Hello and welcome back to Wow That's Trippy. Today we're going to dive into some of the most bizarre celebrity conspiracies. If you like this video, like, comment and subscribe for more trippy videos like this. Celebrity conspiracy theories are not unknown. Many popular ones still appear from time to time, such as Elvis being alive and spotted by fans, the CIA being behind the murders of various different celebrities, or even Stevie Wonder faking his blindness. As odd as those may seem, they don't measure up to other, far more bizarre claims about various celebrities that have garnered popular attention throughout the years. Some of these notions seemingly defy possibility yet are still touted as fact. Whether the following conspiracy theories are true or not is up to you to decide. The Illuminati have been the butt of much blame throughout the years. Whether it's assassinating presidents or the starting of both civil wars and revolutions, the Illuminati have been talked about for years. There is also speculation concerning them infiltrating Hollywood through actors. A myriad of celebrities have been linked to this secret society. Names such as Nicki Minaj, Billy Joel, Justin Bieber, Madonna, Katy Perry, Paul McCartney, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, Jay-Z, Angelina Jolie, LeBron James, and several presidents. In some cases, musicians have turned the conspiracy theories into jokes or referenced them in their music as a way to laugh it off. Madonna went as far as to claim that while she's not in the Illuminati, she does know who they are. Even though there has never been confirmation of any celebrity being a member of the Illuminati, their influence is said to spread far and wide, such as replacing the real Slim Shady, Eminem, during the period he was in rehab with a lookalike after he upset the Illuminati. Another theory claims that Jay-Z has been a member of the Illuminati for years, using his influence to slowly convert his fans into the thinking of the Illuminati, and this conversion also includes his wife, Beyoncé. This is according to a former Republican congressional candidate from Illinois named Bill Fayelle. Reasons why famous people are admitted to hospitals or checked into rehab are their own section of celebrity conspiracy theories. In the case of Rod Stewart, it wasn't partying or mental illness that caused fans to speculate on a supposed hospital visit. Instead, the theory was spread that Stewart was admitted needing to have his stomach pumped, due to it being filled with semen. In case you're wondering if you read that wrong, you didn't. Rumors spread that Stewart had ingested 3.8 liters or 1 gallon of semen after spending a night with some sailors in a bar in San Diego. The supposed experience left him ill and necessitated a trip to the emergency room, where he was said to have had his stomach pumped. The rumor spread quickly and had been circulating for some time before Stewart was asked about it on a talk show in 2012. According to Stewart, the rumor was spread by a publicist he'd fired. In an act of revenge, the now ex-publicist used their contacts to spread the rumor about him. Stewart isn't the only celebrity to have such claims spread about him. While the number of gallons may change, the story is similar. A celebrity is checked into an emergency room after ingesting copious amounts of semen during a night out. Elton John, David Bowie, Mick Jagger, John Bon Jovi, Lil' Kim, and Britney Spears have all had similar rumors spread about them. Lindsay Lohan has flicked in and out of the celebrity scene throughout the years. During her period of trying to separate herself from her Disney-focused fame, Lohan was the topic of many articles due to her slightly irrational words and actions. However, some claim that her behavior did not stem just from wanting to separate herself from Disney but also due to grief caused by Disney killing her twin sister. According to the conspiracy theorists, Lindsay Lohan did not play the twins in The Parent Trap alone but was actually joined by her twin sister Kelsey Morgan Lohan. However, after the success of The Parent Trap, Disney tried to push their agenda onto Kelsey, who didn't fit the bill. The conspiracy theories range from Disney killing her by staging an accident to Disney sending her away to live a normal life, and even that Lohan herself has been staging a real-life Parent Trap-style twin switch, where both Lindsay and Kelsey have been sharing the limelight as Lindsay herself. Lohan has never addressed these rumors. However, Fans claim that the theory that Kelsey and Lindsay are playing one persona could explain her strange, almost hot and cold behavior, her appearances in different countries in seemingly a short period of time, and the differences in looks. Celebrity conspiracy theories have ranged from famous people being members of secret societies to having hidden marriages to even faking pregnancies, but one of the strangest happens to be a celebrity being a cover for a president. Conspiracy theorists claim that pop star Britney Spears was being bankrolled by the Bush administration. In fact, they have an entire timeline dedicated to detailing how Britney came to work for the White House and how each time the Bush administration would come under fire by the press, Britney would then do something to divert attention to herself and thus away from President Bush. Many believe this theory was confirmed when in a 2003 interview with CNN, Britney was asked if she trusted President Bush, and she claimed that she did. For many, this confirms she was close to the president or even working for him by drawing the attention of the public eye, going as far as staging her 2007 breakdown so that some heat would be drawn off the president. While some of her memorable moments, including her 2007 breakdown, 55-hour Vegas marriage, the birth of her son, and the unforgettable Madonna kiss at the VMAs, do happen to align with some of George W. Bush's more negative presidential moments, but none of it confirms that Britney was being paid by his administration. The current First Lady has come under fire from many different people throughout the Trump presidency, and while some of it is the regular drama that accompanies being in the public eye, one conspiracy theory is a bit strange. According to some, Melania Trump is being held against her will while her husband continues his presidency. In fact, many conspiracy theorists believe that due to her wanting out, she only makes a few allowed appearances, and the other times we see her, it's not her but rather a body double in the Trump administration's employ. Conspiracy theorists first pointed out on Twitter that Melania looked as if she didn't want to be there during President Trump's inauguration. From there, the theory began to spread, with people comparing photos of Melania with those purported to show fake Melania, aka her body double at events. Some have claimed that fake Melania is being portrayed by a Secret Service agent who looks eerily like the First Lady, with similar facial features, haircut, and height, and who notably hides the differences in appearance behind sunglasses and styled hair. The theory itself is far-fetched and has been not only refuted by President Trump himself but also the office of the First Lady and even the Secret Service. That has done nothing to change the minds of those who believe that the First Lady has been replaced. Lady Gaga is known for many things: for her vocals, for her eccentricity in both her music and fashion, and, most currently, for her acting ability. What she isn't known for, however, is for being a murderer, which, according to some conspiracy theorists, is exactly what she is. According to this theory, Gaga killed a former up-and-coming pop star named Lena Morgana in order to steal her style. Lena Morgana has been confirmed to be dead, not missing or held captive by the Illuminati. She committed suicide in 2008 by jumping from a hotel balcony. A wrongful death lawsuit was later brought against the hotel. Lady Gaga has never been mentioned in any of these cases, yet conspiracy theorists noted that apparently Morgana had been picked to be one of Gaga's backup dancers for her performances and was represented by the same agent. The two even recorded a song together named Wonderland. They also noted from looking at videos and listening to Morgana's own music that a similar tone is shared between her and Gaga, almost as if Gaga had adopted part of Morgana's style. Even if this were true, there's a very large gap between stealing and murder, yet theorists don't think so. Apparently, Morgana, after her death, ceased to exist. Gone were her Wikipedia page and her MySpace information, and little to nothing could be found about her on the internet. This theory was only heightened when Morgana's mother, Yana, gave an interview in 2010 in which she claimed that Gaga herself was holding Morgana's soul captive in order to channel her music and look. As far-fetched as this theory is, there is no evidence that Gaga was at the hotel where Morgana tragically died. Gaga was confirmed to be filming a music video and then photographed at a concert later that evening. Fans claim that Gaga falling off a building in her music video for paparazzi is a homage to Morgana's death and her hand in it. Most would say that's just another bit of Hollywood theatrics. Still, if you share a brief look between the two, the similarities can't be argued, though it doesn't confirm that Gaga killed Morgana so that she could achieve fame instead. Katy Perry is known for many things, such as her singing, her stage performances, her style, and even her love life. And also for maybe being a child beauty queen who was reportedly murdered at the young age of 6 but was actually kidnapped. The theory, as most are, seems far-fetched. Not only were Katy Perry and John Bennett Ramsey born in different years, but the logistics of how John Bennett became Katy involve some stretching of the imagination. Despite their physical appearances being vaguely similar, there has been no physical link between Katy and John Bennett. This has not stopped the theory from spreading. Conspiracy theorists and fans alike claim that the beauty queen was hidden from the public eye until 2008, when she broke out in the music industry. Why she was hidden isn't exactly explained, nor is how the age difference 6 years would be necessary in the transformation of John Bennett into Katy. The theory is mostly based on looks alone, that the apparent similarities between John Bennett and Katy Perry, as well as between both sets of parents, indicate that Katy is, in fact, the dead child beauty queen. Some speculate that she was running from the person who was never caught in John Bennett's actual unsolved murder. Still, looks alone can't make facts, even if they are the only basis for this theory. Eventually, the theory spread so wide that Katy Perry herself was asked about it in 2017 at the VMAs. She seemed startled by the question before denying it. While for some, that would be a definitive answer, others believe it's part of the cover-up to ensure that her real identity stays safe. Known for her grungy hits and teenage attitude, Avril Lavigne rose to fame quickly and enjoyed a fair amount of time in the spotlight before the weight of it all, paired with the sudden loss of her grandfather as well as her parents' divorce, took their toll on the singer. After a period of riding the wave of her success, Lavigne admitted that she needed some time away from her music and the touring to focus on herself. It was during that time that conspiracy theorists and fans alike began to believe that the real Avril Lavigne was replaced by a look-alike one who was actually Avril's friend. In what seems to be a bizarre series of events, Avril Lavigne went from popular singer, known for her massive hit Skater Boy, to being replaced by a doppelganger after her suicide in 2003. Conspiracy theorists claim that Avril had been hinting at her battle with depression in her debut album in songs such as Slipped Away and My Happy Ending. Eventually, her depression became too much, and she took her own life in 2003. Instead of mourning her, however, theorists claim that her record label did not want to lose the success the star was experiencing and replaced her with a doppelganger, her friend, an actress named Melissa Vandella. Theorists claim that Avril had been using Vandella as a body double beforehand due to their similar looks, allowing Avril to avoid the paparazzi when she was out. After Avril's death, the diversion only continued, with Vandella now assuming the identity of Avril full-time. Many claim this explains the genre shift from what was edgy and punk to her current style and her behavior over the years. While the fake Avril has spoken out about her struggles with Lyme disease, fans claim that this, too, is a ruse to keep others from prying deeper into the fact that Avril is actually Vandella and has been since 2003. The similarities between the two are quite obvious, though theorists claim the differences that can be spotted are in the change in Avril's voice from her pre to her post-2003 outings, differences in height, missing birthmarks and moles, wardrobe changes, and behavioral differences. Gawker did a video analyzing the fake Avril and concluded that her behavior was a bit odd, though nerves can also cause someone to act fidgety and unlike themselves. Avril herself has even spoken out against the theory, claiming that she is, in fact, who she says she is. Even though there are no actual facts to support the theories that our favorite celebrities have been replaced by doppelgangers, that doesn't mean conspiracy theorists are willing to listen. In 2016, A theory hit social media and began to spread about Beyoncé that didn't have to do with her supposed Illuminati ties. Instead, this one claimed that Beyoncé was actually killed years ago, and the one we see now is a clone. This one is as far-fetched as theories come. Apparently, Beyoncé died years ago, but her producers and staff had previously stored away some stem cells in case of an emergency. Once she died, they used those stem cells to create a clone of her, or even multiple clones, in order to keep Beyoncé's fame alive. Sasha Fierce, Beyoncé's alter ego that she sometimes references in her songs and albums, is said to be, in fact, yet another clone. Theorists claim that it's obvious that Beyoncé is not one clone but many, due to the fact that, at one point, she couldn't remember her exact due date during her pregnancy. There was also a conspiracy theory that she faked the pregnancy to begin with. Others say it wasn't a faked pregnancy, one clone was pregnant, but another did the interview. Of course, some even claim that it wasn't the producers who made the clone but, you probably guessed it, the Illuminati, who worked with their star member, Jay-Z, to create multiple Beyoncé clones to capitalize on her success. They wouldn't be the first clones by the Illuminati, either, as celebrity Tila Tequila has admitted that she is an actual clone that was activated in 2015, and singer B.O.B. has made tweets discussing a possible cloning center. Perhaps clones truly run the world after all. Among all the ludicrously far-fetched and completely bizarre celebrity conspiracy theories, one stands out from the rest: the idea that the Beatles, one of the most recognizable bands of all time, never even existed. Conspiracy theorists claim that the Beatles were not, in fact, made up of 4 distinct band members but were a conglomeration of actors and models who were used to create a worldwide phenomenon. The theory is based off the idea that the schedules were too much for one band to keep up with, and because of it, body doubles were used in order to make appearances while still recording music. Differences such as eye and pupil disparities, nose length, height, teeth gaps, missing scars, and chin curvature are cited. In fact, the theory gained enough popularity that a 2009 Italian edition of Wired ran a facial analysis using the Beatles' appearances and noted that there were differences in the band members' facial features, Paul McCartney especially. This theory does nothing but fuel the fire that John Lennon is not dead, one of his body doubles was killed. It's even said that McCartney's ex-wife, Heather Mills, ended up getting divorced from the actual McCartney, or one of them, due to the constant struggles of keeping up the facade. The theory also feeds into another that some of the original Beatles members may have existed but passed away as the band rose to fame, so doppelgangers were put in their place. The theory itself is so complex that there is a website for it, aptly titled "The Beatles Never Existed." The website goes into various different reasons and even methods on how and why the Beatles, or the multiple men who made up the Beatles, were kept in line throughout the years so that the public never became aware of the charade. As odd as it may seem, the theory still has some fans intrigued. In this case, all you need is proof, and this theory doesn't have enough of it.